Joe? Have you ever felt this lately? Like, everything you do just feels wrong somehow?
Yeah, pretty often. But that's a big thing. Which part?
The part where if you do one thing, you feel bad, but if you do the opposite, you still feel bad.
Okay, that already sounds like a dilemma. Is this about work?
Yeah, but not the big stuff. Actually, the small stuff. The kind of things that should just pass.
The stuff everyone else seems chill about?
Yeah, that. I see it. Other people seem so quick making decisions, while I'm overthinking everything.
Why do you think you overthink it?
Because I know if I choose one path, I'll feel safe, but not comfortable.
And if you take the other one?
I'm comfortable with myself, but life gets more complicated.
So it's not just being tired from work.
No, it's being tired of the choices I have to keep protecting.
Interesting. Usually people are tired because they lie too much.
Yeah, that's the thing. The problem is, I'm also scared of becoming someone dishonest.
Okay, I need more context. Tired of choices. What do you mean?
Like this. Lately, my life feels full of small decisions that make me think, if I'm honest, I lose. But if I take a shortcut, I don't feel okay with myself.
For example?
Work. Simple things, like reports. I could make them look a little better. The numbers aren't totally fake, just polished.
Everyone does that, Lynn.
And that's exactly the problem. Everyone. And that's what makes me tired.
Tired because you feel alone.
Yeah. Tired because every time I choose to be honest, it feels like I'm swimming against the current. Slow, heavy, while everyone else looks like their life is lighter.
But you always say, as long as I'm at peace.
Yeah, but the problem now is being at peace doesn't always make me safe.
So this isn't just about morals, but also survival.
Yeah, Joe, and that creates this conflict in my head.
Why are you afraid of becoming dishonest?
Because I'm scared that one day I'll wake up and not recognize myself.
That's heavy.
But on the other hand, I'm also tired of being the good person who always gets the hardest part.
Wait, Lynn. I kind of disagree. Can I?
Yeah, go ahead. I actually want to hear it.
Okay. Sometimes we feel like being honest is heavy, when actually it's not the honesty that's heavy, it's our expectations of the outcome. Right?
What do you mean?
You want to be honest and appreciated. Honest and safe. Honest and not left behind. But life often forces us to choose just one.
Yeah, but does it really have to mean losing every time?
Not always, but honesty isn't a shortcut. And it feels like we're living in a world that's deeply in love with shortcuts.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Sometimes I also feel stupid.
Stupid how?
Because I see people who play it nicely, who are good with words, who know when to look away, their lives seem smooth. While me, I'm tangled up in my own principles.
But you also know, right? Not everything that looks smooth is peaceful.
Yeah, I know. But I also can't live on peace alone.
Fair. I'm curious. What does being honest actually mean to you? Always saying exactly what you think, or not doing things that go against your values?
The second one. I don't think I need to be brutally open about everything, but I want to not cross a line that would make me ashamed of myself.
And that line is being tested right now?
Very much.
So, what tempts you the most to cross it?
Being tired, Joe. Tired of feeling like I have to work harder than everyone else just to get the same things.
Do you feel like the world is unfair to honest people?
Sometimes, yeah. Or maybe the world is neutral, but the system keeps rewarding people who are morally flexible.
That's a sharp line.
Because I feel it, and I hate the fact that it makes sense.
Sorry, Lynn. Can I ask something that might feel uncomfortable?
It's okay. Go ahead, Joe.
Is it possible you're being too hard on yourself?
What do you mean?
Like this. Sometimes we label too many things as cheating when maybe it's just strategy.
I get what you're saying, but it's tricky.
Yeah, that's why I said it's uncomfortable.
Because if I start loosening that definition, I'm scared the line will keep moving.
You're afraid of going too far?
Yeah, you could say that.
But you also know life isn't just a right or wrong test.
I know. The problem is, I don't want to wake up one day and realize I won, but the way I won left me empty.
If I try to sum this up, maybe this isn't really about honest versus dishonest.
Then what is it about?
About being tired of living with high standards in a world that often doesn't play by them.
Yeah, maybe that's it. So what's the solution?
I honestly don't know, Lynn, because I end up in that place too.
Really?
Yeah, and so far I mostly choose to stay quiet.
Why?
Because sometimes I'm also jealous of people who seem more relaxed about their principles.
See? Exactly.
But every time I try to follow them, it feels like that's not me.
That's exactly how I feel, Joe.
I realized maybe what's exhausting isn't the honesty, it's the feeling of being alone when I'm honest.
Yeah, you might be right. If only more people said, I feel the same way, too. Maybe it would feel different.
But usually people only admit that stuff in conversations like this, not in public. Because being honest about the dilemma can make us look weak, incompetent, or bad at playing the game, when really, we're just human.
Joe, honestly, I don't want to be called a hero. I don't want to be seen as always right. I just want my life to not force me to lie to myself every day.
Yeah, that's reasonable, but it's expensive.
Yeah, and maybe that price is what rarely gets talked about. Because all this time, everyone says, be honest, but very few people say, these are the short-term consequences.
If I ask you now, which way are you leaning?
I'm still choosing to be honest, not because I'm sure it's the most correct, but I'm not ready to live with a different version of myself.
And you're tired.
Very tired, Joe. But maybe this is a kind of tired I can still live with.
A tired that doesn't make you hate yourself.
Exactly. Do you think the people who seem relaxed about breaking principles don't feel conflicts like this?
Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. But I think everyone has a different price, and not all prices are charged up front. Some might only be collected later.
If someone hears this and they're in the same place, what would you want to say to them? I don't want to give advice, but maybe I want to say, if you're tired, it doesn't mean you're wrong, and it doesn't mean you're weak. Maybe it's just a sign that you're trying to be honest in a world that isn't easy.
Then the title fits perfectly.
Why?
Because tired of being honest but afraid of becoming dishonest feels like a sentence a lot of people hold inside, but rarely say out loud.
You're right, Joe. And maybe it's okay if there's no answer yet.